Hello friends, this is Amir Malik. Today we are going to learn how to use multiple if conditions in Microsoft Excel. In the previous video, we calculated the status of a student on the basis of one condition. And the one condition was if the value in this cell address is greater than or equal to 50, then you should print pass. Otherwise, you should print fail. So this is a single if condition where we have just two options, like either the value will be equal to greater than 50 or it will not be there. So if the condition is true, the very first option will be printed, and if condition is false, then the second option will be printed. This is the simplest if condition. But in this case where we have to calculate grades like A, B, C, D, E, F or less than F, then we cannot use just one condition that if this is true, then do this, otherwise do this. Basically this is if the condition is true, do this, otherwise means if it is not true, then do this. But in multiple conditions, when we have different grades, then we cannot use a single if condition. We have to use nested if conditions or multiple if conditions. Nested if means if within an if. So if within an if within another if. So this is called nested if conditions. So let me explain it to you a little bit over here. So first we have to check if whatever is the value in the cell, let's say it's H7, if it is greater than equal to 90, then what should be printed? Then you should print A, like grade is A. Okay, otherwise, now what otherwise should do, because in otherwise we can have multiple options. If it is not greater than a 90, then it is A, but we don't have just one other option. We have multiple options like B, C, D, E or F. Then what we are going to do, we are going to use another if condition here, and then we are going to use H7 is greater than equal to 80, then print B. So first it will check this, like if the value is greater than equal to 90, for example 95, it will simply print A and all will be done. But suppose it is not 90, it is 81. So the first condition is false because the value is not greater than equal to 90. So A will not be printed, and it will check what is written after the comma, like otherwise. So now in otherwise, another if condition is there, like if the value is greater than equal to 80, then you have to print B. So in case of 81, obviously B will be printed and the work is done. But what if the value is 75? Then obviously this condition is false and this condition is also false. So now we are going to use another if condition, and in this way we can have multiple if conditions, and you have to check the number of round brackets you are opening, because the same number of round brackets should be closed after the if condition. So we are going to do it in Microsoft Excel. So here for the very first student, we are going to check what is the grade for the very first student, Ahmed. And obviously the grade is going to be checked on the basis of this percentage, this value, and the value is stored in J7. Okay, so equal sign if this J7 is greater than equal to 90, then you have to print A. Okay, I'm typing here, but you can check here in this formula bar, because obviously we don't have quite a space over there in this cell. So it will be better for you to look into this formula bar, that how this multiple if or nested if condition is going to be written over there. So now if J7 is greater than equal to 90, then you have to print A. Otherwise, another if this value is greater than equal to 80, then print B. Otherwise, another if this value is greater than equal to 70, then print, okay, let me move my screen a little bit over there. Okay, let me write it here. Okay, if it is greater than equal to 70, then you have to print C. Otherwise, if J7 is greater than equal to 60, then you have to print D. Otherwise, if J7 is greater than equal to 50, then you print E. Otherwise, so now we have reached at 50, so less than 50 is fail, means F. So the final is like, if this is not true, this is not true, J7 greater than 70 is not true, and all the conditions are false, then what you should do, then just print F. Okay, now we are done with all options, and now we have to check, and you can check the if condition. All the round brackets are of different colors, so you should, you can easily understand that which color is closed. So first bracket closed, second bracket closed, third is closed, fourth is closed, and fifth is closed, and press enter. So the student who got 40%, obviously it was less than 50, so it is like the grade is F, and now I'm going to drag it and I'm going to center align it. So you can see 60 to 70 it was D, 80 to 90 it was B. Okay, let's make some student fall into A grade. So let me increase these grades. Okay, still it is 6.7 because A is greater than 90. So I'm going to, okay, still no, okay, no, nope, no, yes. So 90, as the percentage crossed 90, the grade is automatically changed and the grade is A now. So this is the way you can calculate different grades of students on the basis of their percentages, and for this purpose you have to use multiple if conditions or nested if conditions. So I hope you will try this, and you will subscribe my channel for few more informative videos. Have a nice day.